test print after the failure. This is why I use this little print as a simple calibration. It's a nickel. Well, it produces a little shape that holds a nickel perfectly. I like it because it's small, and I'll eventually find better calibrations I can do. So you don't want to do a cube, it takes too long. And it looks like it's printing. Eventually, I think I want to have a 4K camera mounted at head level so I can see on a bigger screen what in the hell it's doing. Because don't fully trust it all the time. And it looks like it's working this time. I don't know how or why that got bad last time. Haven't seen anyone else have that problem, so that's why I posted the video. Not planning on making a channel about 3D printing. There's far too many people who are doing a great job of it already. Not putting any effort into this video. Because to put effort into a video takes time. Like if I was to properly edit this, it could take an hour. And that's not my purpose. So, yeah, feel free to hate me in the comments. I think those are funny. And if you look, this isn't the main thing this channel is supposed to be about. But along the way, I decided to do a 3D printer for a couple of reasons. One of them is I want to do a van build. And one of the things about doing a van build is I want to customize my own parts. I like my light fixtures and stuff like that. And I like to mess around with things like that, so I thought this would be a fun thing to do. And it's a good hobby. And not to the point where I'd recommend this to anyone else. The Ender 3 version 2, it is, I guess I'm a newbie, okay? This is my first printer. It took me far too long to get it up and running, and to add the BLTouch took me 5 hours. 5 hours because I was trying to figure out the right upgrade, download to flash the motherboard with, and because they changed their webpage and couldn't find exactly what the tutorials were telling me to download. It just wasn't there anymore. Finally found one, installed it, then it took me hours to calibrate the Z-depth. Sorry, this is focus, let me tap on it. As you can see, my Z-depth is set at 3.85. In my opinion, that's big, but there's no way of knowing if that's big because everyone else, the only other people I see online were able to get away with like 2.75 or something, negative 2.75 and yeah. And the directions are way too simple to install the BLTouch. It's a tiny pamphlet. The directions are very terse. All this is good if you are a maker. If you are someone who builds things, which I am. I've done Arduinos, I've done Raspberry Pis. I was a computer programmer for over 20 years. I built computers. I've tinkered around with electronics forever. And so this is like an okay thing for me. But I can't imagine anyone else, or not anyone else, I'm sorry, that's the wrong way to put it. People who are not electronic geeks or whatever you want to call this, being able to easily set one of these up. My opinion is if you have no knowledge about building things like this, you should probably get one that's more turnkey. But having not bought one that's more turnkey, I have no clue if that's good advice. But I have a feeling the turnkey one that is better than this will probably be, I'm guessing, over 1,000, I'm guessing. See, as you can see, it's printing just fine. So, I'm unsure how the probe got bent. Anyway, so it looks like bending it back into shape with my fingers until it slid smoothly back up inside. Looks like it may have worked. So if anyone else has that problem, what do you have to lose? Bend it back in shape and keep on going.